That beat is real. Don't will make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer, check it. Put sugar level for check it. For check it.
Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Jimmy Dale at Jigga Junction, Sotum, your one-stop retail and wholesale center. Give us a call now on 0208 920 996.
So, for authentic, genuine, legit story and I say entertainment content there, all you need to do is to just log on to www.sammyflextv.com and I say YouTube. Search Sammyflex TV for entertainment and I'm a candidate. Juicy stories, more of it. All you need to do is to just sit back and relax because we are here to serve you with the right entertainment, inform you and of course educate you. We Sammyflex speaks now. This very segment, Niema minu nyina yente ho ase no na the boss himself Sammyflex patron himself atone boachechi mama nyina ye ho atoye pepepe and the story no menim say we follow showbiz agenda on Xylophone 102.1 boss Sammyflex on ne Sarkodie can sack Michael Owusu Ado Mr. Mike enya
Mr. Mike
so baby o ye hodoma Mr. Mike me fast akunya we senchia munyina Mr. Mike and our face kwesi ba ko pe we take be try fine omunya akunya bi like Sena Maker no enya interactions ninyina no pressure album na in fact enkomo na course wo hodom no so wenti a Sena Maker candidate na ko YouTube Sammyflex TV e wo ho na ko hwe na face no ye pick one or two things bi a me no me nyina na ye pese ana esua bi wo na boss questions be break also.
Yeah.
In fact,
very important.
I must commend you 100% on this. I know what you can do. I know what you are capable of. But this times, but not say you went so deep and it was not that
smooth. Yeah. The chronic said, Minister Sarkodie interview here, well anticipated interview.
Very well.
Because I don't know who said for the past 3 years. In fact, since our Xylophone started, Onim said, oh, there's a slaughter, we do showbiz. Anytime when he needs our support, he calls for the slot to do for him. No, or no one himself slot, no mass or that.
Okay.
He knows. And I'm feeling, say, he admits, he has not been fair to us in a way because we promote him or releasing a new model by a the manager, a good relationship, angel. And I'm sure that he felt that I'm about some way. So when they told us they would want to come there, personally I said it's okay, that is good because one, now some of the fans in Pua started keeping a perception. We say, Minister Sarkodie, your problem, and now being posted you hate Sarkodie. That's why Sarkodie doesn't come to you. But I said something, and I keep saying it. But your Madru or industry, and you have be too deal be for interview. In fact, I feel awkward when I see myself doing that.
Yeah.
I feel it is about conversations we all have to do. So if you are interested and I'm also interested, then we sit down and we blow it. But except me, I'm interested in be some some way. And our artists too, they also feel the same way. It's until when they are ready, like Sarkodie said, Philly said this is the right time for us to do it. And I'm sure, sir, because in a long while, he saw, say, okay, when he comes, he should accord the necessary courtesies on the show. And because Miss Minim said, in a long while, interview, you know, I also felt so okay. I should make him comfortable, so he should know say even though banner mine I meant evil for him. So it was preparation, meeting planning, and I'm sure say that was what gave us the beautiful result we saw. I've seen so many positive commentaries from people that, oh wow, the interview was positive. And you know, the danger is that when artist is coming for album review, EP review, not a say artist is or content person in the can. One year, you might end up going into the content as in and seminar episode didn't come off more than the songs that you have to review. Sure. And I was seeking to balance it. Say, okay, yes, the artist is coming. Or no one himself maybe but at the same time, the main motive or the battle, a friend's album review, no pressure. Yeah. It don't matter now, Bekanka, and some na 10 minutes on the body, and you might have my boy in 10 minutes. So I felt okay, then let me give it a very balanced kind of representation, a little bit of talk, a little bit of music, and it was good. So you listen to the song, around the song, what questions can you ask around the song? You ask it and you move it. You know, that was the plan. And especially now, time on so the previous day, if another interview, and the Dusty Hit FM. If the following the previous day, if you have, and some of the things now kind of fresh, you couldn't ask him the same questions. You see, because the moment you ask him, I said no, I can't Hit FM. And not Hit FM. So you had to make sure that all your interviews or all your questions will be far away from what and the Dusty did. And I think that thanks to the producers, thanks to the team of researchers and those who helped me in doing this, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Omukrano, Omaniji, Sarkodie, no rest and the say me keep bina. And find another time, Kinsaka, brand new.
Anytime.
Brand new, tell you, me keep it nice, I'll maybe move.
But it was good. It was good. Yeah, it was so dear. Now, in fact, I can see I'm reaching the finest boy flex, currency the guitar rasta. Lapiji, Intim Chemo, Nana Regan, Tana Baby, Nana Roland Niamati, and Afis, Gideon Lantis, and I'm going to come in and tell you, April. Okay, so the story for today, sit back, relax. Sarah candidate no unnim anas one nya abkonya no enti o ma ko ne ko hwe o YouTube Sammy Flex TV so many conversations eba o ne edem nsem bebre course so ni nyina mo kai but we die no ye pese ye pick on the subject Dzata cement product ebe mu one of the songs you know Orezi bars and also can sem kakra and also Orezi bar men kasa e fa Dzata Ebimu can say, hey, aden wa je contract be na or now ye advert be na commercials be na Dzata na ana cement, you know that kind of thing. Your video be or honoma, ye be back here and ye be support here to understand the situation very well. It's the video where ye ba ye be to accommodate so.
That's for you. Because sometimes I say stuff not meaning how people took it, but that's for you. Because sometimes I say stuff not meaning how people took it, but then it's a positive way to them. So I'll leave it as that. But then if it's negative and I didn't mean it like that, then I might say, you know, that's not what I meant. So I think rap, you just leave it. You know, sometimes you don't have to, you know, you have to explain what you're saying, but sometimes it's just feel free and say a line that means a lot.
I see. Yeah. So, for instance, on Friday when we played this song first, the line where you said you talked about Dzata cement and Ghacem cement.
Yeah.
Exdo had an issue with that line, thinking that no, this is bringing someone's business down in the name of raising another up, and I don't know whether there is a response to that.
Yeah, I can see that. I think when I was done with the verse, honestly, when I was writing, I didn't think that way. You know, when you're thinking bars, I was explaining something to someone yesterday that even Eminem, because I'm a rapper, Eminem has a lot of beefs. You know why? Because he would want to rhyme. So if a line can rhyme with Yao Gray, I might say not having a problem with Yao Gray, but I said now say, and I want to say Yao Gray. Maybe Yao Gray coming and catch it, but a buy and I'm not sure. So then when it comes out and then he hears it, I don't know.
Saka through shot.
So but then it's sounds exactly. So rappers, Eminem has a lot of beefs because to me, boy, be the nani parent here say it we like in maybe as Sammy Brown, they no share line be positive and no fun. You know, so I get it. I get it. It's, when I was done, I thought about it, but then there's nothing personal. Definitely, we all use Ghacem, you know. But in the line, the Omanya like in a good PO. But there's no beef. No.
So should they be offended? How would you deal with it?
If I the problem is I always take things as in how I would take it, because there are a lot of rappers that say stuff and put my name in until I see that you actually have a problem with me. I can never take that literally. You know, that's how I see it all the time. So I think I remember one rapper, which I'm not going to mention the name. I think I was shooting and he was there, and I felt his energy was a bit off. You know, I was on my video shoot and he was there. Okay. And then I think at the end of the video, he said he wanted to have a conversation with me. I took him to the side. And he started explaining that he's sorry. I swear that whatever he was talking about, I had no idea what he's saying. Said, oh, this is hip hop, and he did a song. And I'm like, I swear I don't even know
what you're talking about.
And maybe even if I had it, that is not how I do
you understood
it.
I
felt like you have a problem with me, then that's different. So that's how I take things literally. So, but I think that's a corporate body, so they would not take it as how hip hop would say. But as you have asked me, let me just use the opportunity to say that big shouts to Ghacem. All my projects I do, I still use Ghacem. So it's just rap. Sometimes you unfortunately, when you end up in a rap circle, this is what happens. You know, but I don't mean it like that.
But you see, you know the fear. These days, everyone is looking for the little opportunity for some hype.
Yes. It's good hype regardless.
Exactly. So boy, some young boys at Ghacem are planning that. This guy he mentioned here, a little later to give them attention all over.
No, but we all know Ghacem, and I still support Dzata regardless. Yes, I think if it's Ghanaian owned 100%, and I support Dzata, and I support.
So even that perception that it is a business, people should take it away from their minds that there is no business raising Dzata over Ghacem.
No. It happens to be in a line. There are a lot of things that I said, even when I said UT Bank and Jumasweni. Now when the whole issues started happening with UT Bank, everybody said, and then and people thought maybe Amabe had given me some money to say that. But this is literally me rapping and me knowing Amabe. It just came in, and I said it.
I see. Now on the same song, I'm sure you talked about.
Okay, so Dzata Cement and as Ghacem and one sem kakrebi na brasa maybe the person may go straight to the point. Now, and yet until say, and as until say, what Baba Clan or platforms is so. Actually, say, oh, BBC or Honoma, and yet necessarily say it be a magic contract, magic KB, and a magic crazy, and they be a Mamedi Razy Bar, and as a Mamedi Modi Abame line of rap, and I'm a content. Actually, can't it really affect? You need a picture of Sarkodie and Quincy, like a general. Can't it affect artists and as individual?
Let me say this. Sometimes when I am conducting interviews, I don't want to prolong things, especially when I know say okay, artist and komono on should get comfortable. What be the first one? He's been good enough to give you an answer. I look at your demeanor, me who say okay, you are being friendly, you are being nicer, then I also do not want to bother, and let's move on. But I think that's how they really feel kakra. And the real feeling positive and yet negative, in the sense that maybe the rap verse be and our rappy and okaka say ilelei onga. I think the tonga, joybi tonga. Sa time no, sa ilelei onga no kind. He felt say okay, I am rhyming, but he ended up publicizing a onga. Onga is a Maggie, that will come and keep a waka another thing.
Spice
Saturday Nibino, Ghana, then the OT Pepsi, the Maggie Kiva. Maggie Kiva.
I said, you got to know,
you understand? Yeah. So that was what happened. Time out, Okokasi Ilelei Onga. No? Like I said, he was rhyming with Tonga. But later he realized that, my lose. My free publicity a man crofway. So I remember at that time in an interview he mentioned say idea if he has to mention you, it has to be business before he will mention you. he will not just mention you for mention's sake, because about mention no nyashwedia. Why should he go ahead to mention you? So I was coming with that background, say, so Sarkodie can say somewhere maybe a chomedia. Then what happened to the Ghacem and the Dzata thing? That is, if in reality there is no underpinnings. He said there is no underpinnings. He's a human being. He could be telling us the truth, or he could massaging the truth.
Yeah.
But if he says, okay, it is like that, let's assume, say, okay, there's Sarkodie cannot and then no credit. We are going to take it hook, line, and sinker without doubting him. It is true, he hasn't been given anything. But at the end of the day, you are still mentioning brands. And like he said, on mentioning brands now, you are either likely to fall at the good side or at the bad side, aka the gutter side. Unfortunately for him, no, this time on Mienuna or Kayano, a pitch marketing in the sense that or the bako air took bako so. In Tokasu and they basic Dzata near Yadogi Ghacem. The opportunity in say and they Dzata na ba aye papa. I am a Ghacem aye inferior. Like he said, he didn't mean it. He never meant it. But yeah, yet you know, I was so happy when he admitted that sometimes something be overcome. Send a man for better and don't even blame you. Yeah, yet you know, when we listen and until this explanation comes to us, we only get the understanding that, oh, okay, Sarkodie has put Dzata cement over Ghacem, or Sarkodie has valued Dzata cement over Ghacem.
Yeah.
You understand? If I am Ghacem, I have every means to be offended.
Yeah.
I have every right to be offended. If I'm Ghacem, I call it ABR shows me, no, this show over Sammy Flex show. Yes, you have demeaned me.
Yeah.
In fact, you've degraded my platform. You've made me look small.
Yeah.
Until I'll be offended. At this stage, I'm sure say if someone who even works at Ghacem, interview now somebody here, this is even the time for them to be smart to chase publicity out of this.
Yeah.
Because like I said, just a letter from Ghacem, they will trend that for 1 week. Oh, that's what I told him. That now people are looking for the least opportunity to trend, and Sarkodie's name will always put you in the trend.
Yeah.
Sarkodie is a huge brand.
Yeah.
Anything attached to his brand can put you in the trend so easily. It is a Ghacem for who say, oh, and come here call Sunni. Oh, and you say no kind. Now they want to make a case out of it. They will, and they surely will gain some publicity. Fortunately, I think in this interview, he kind of apologized.
Okay. Yeah.
Fortunately, in this interview, he kind of apologized, and I explained. He said, "Oh, rhyme now, yeah, no concept now, or but he really did not mean it. Say Dzata cement is better, and I say Dzata cement is something better than anything. Ghacem.
Yeah.
And on that note, we will take what he said and assume say no credit no wakano. Then we forgive him. But say obinso efa say oh no there or jiri say sa no kantion fanchena, that person you cannot argue with him. Because why you ne pepe et sa nyum Sarkodie nyum will sit forever. And yes, nyum dey born in 1 month penny jaibo. Dabi. In fact, they can also push a propaganda.
Yes.
By going to cut this song and trending it. Omutimi trend this portion of the song alone. A great propaganda. And you know, Ghacem can get publicity out of it. Same way Dzata can also get publicity out of it.
But the Dzata very high.
At the expense of Sarkodie. That is if really and truly he wasn't paid anything. But he was quick to say something that yes, he still supports Dzata cement though, because it is a Ghana owned thing. Sarkodie is too business minded. When he said that, and I said, okay, that was quick. So if Ibrahim Mahama is listening in any way, he will know that, oh, okay, Sarkodie even supports Dzata cement. Can I do business with him? Yes, you can do business with Sarkodie. Sarkodie will be on your project. And he said that, oh, the project are now, no cement now there. You understand?
Or
they got them there. Of course, I understand. Say how they're political and also kind of politically. We want to make us will be project and make say must start issue Dzata. Because na case was start issue Dzata, then it means whatever you said no, you meant it.
Yeah.
You understand?
I get it.
So I also want to say that I am now artist mom film because almost say mom kano those words they live forever. And now they say me buy pay we start here pena on Ghacem beto me too. He said now he said more din rough. I think say in some verses simple or yeah Rabbi Aka say now if you want me to mention your name self you have to pay us something like that.
I think there was a beef trap on Ghacem.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Your own coffee.
Enti I Dzata cement ne Ghacem cement ne crowd abono. Ono one code no or breaking the code no. Because that was not the understanding of his code. His code is that no, he won't even mention you, whether it is good or bad. But Noamia who said when he's writing, he might not be so sure say or can't bury massem. And tell you bit me I can make can't bury ma or you are no a dogma. No no who say okay, dogma now they can't bury ma maybe I insult amount. But he did not mean to insult you.
Yeah.
He wanted to rhyme, but unfortunately, it has ended up as such. And today we can only forgive him.
Okay.
We can only say the issue wouldn't escalate. Because escalate, no man for person who get hype out of it. They have any means to make hype out of it. If they want to ignore, so they have any means to ignore. So we pray, say, they be money money also. More money because the Siano or no mood. And all kind of say the see and the banner crab bet him the voice. I was in the voice equity. Now the banner crab bet him the voice aqua Jilo knows to say once again one of his songs. It is true. His voice is now heavy. So I pray that nothing bad comes out of this. I pray that they take his explanation as the truth. And I pray that he also be remembered. And now people around him will also check some of his lyrics, no more correcting it because now Ninsamun easy. And no can't not to assume point and the crumple a problem. No. On a come Eugene.
Yeah.
Happy day.
Happy day.
Cocaine say na doom so buy or bosso. Na nay na buy a banner say free education cost there. And not to us. And you see where some medicine or crumwa. It is here I don't know Sarkodie and some more cano. And yet trial. Not some more can be a weapon. At a tree. Cause I'm not to us so line the pew. Look at the way the NDC guys were boiling. They were boiling. NDC they were boiling like how? Sarkodie like how? They were boiling, they vex. It's only 70. Now he can't joke with his words. Anytime I can't sing piano, he has to wait. On when anytime or day a record be trouble on TV, he has to wait. And I remember I asked him, say, do we take your songs literally or we should say no? They say they are no based on contest. No? Wow, person tears, yes, send your person tears, yes, only stop you. So wish him well.
Okay, wish him well. Thank you very much. We are just brief. And I just to Sarkodie. Yeah, what about you? Did you ever get the because actually been a bit me one or two things out there. I bet how and positively and as negatively. Okay, so you back to us there now and that's second year. And yeah, the ma Richie the finest boy flex carry so that the guitar rest Lapiji Intimichemo, Nana Regan, Tina Baby, Sexy Don and our face. You don't need Lamptison. Roland, I'm going to come in a 10 the name officially and still remains MC Berima. The Pacho Abontionoma. Stay safe, be good, and be blessed. It's peace, and we are out.